Hi, welcome back YouTubers. We're here with another group challenge. This time we've got a 14 board challenge sent by Matthewb. I haven't instigated the challenge this time, but we're going to respond to it. And in this challenge it is match points, 14 boards, best hand. And we're playing Brad, PJ, Paul or Pete, I think it's Paul, Clamatius, which is Cooper, myself and Matthewb. I'm just Matt Brown. So we'll give it a go. I'm going to talk you through my processes and my thought processes we're going. And then hopefully everyone else has played this, so at the end of it we'll get a result. Just trying to do the best we can. Yeah, let's just take it away. Okay, so board one, we've got a 12 high card points. So it's a weak no chump, and to do a weak no chump in the Gibbs system, you open one of your best minor if you haven't got a 5 card major, and then rebid no trumps if you can. So we're going to bid 1 diamond. Partner bids a spade. If they've got 4 hearts, they'll have 5 spades, in which case they can do some sort of check back. I'm just going to bid 1 no trump. It might be right to play in 2 spades, but raising in spades there would show 4 card spade suit or 3 card spade suit and a shortage somewhere. So we're not going to do that. And we're going to be playing in 1 no trump. Probably where I'd want to be on these hands. I wouldn't necessarily object to passing this out, but they've led a heart, which isn't bad for us. They're going to set a heart trick up. And let's have a quick count of our tricks. We've got 2 aces. We're going to be able to make a heart for 3. We should be able to force a second spade for 4. And we should be able to force a diamond for 5. So we're struggling here to make a lot of tricks unless things lie favourably. The other issue is entries to the north hand might be lacking, but we'll see what we can do. Potentially we might make 2 heart tricks, we might make 3 spade tricks if things go right. If you can play a spade towards the 9 and drop the jack or something, but the problem is getting to dummy to cash the 4th round of spades is more difficult, so it might be right to play on diamonds instead of spades. But we'll just see what happens. We'll play a low heart. Alright, so they've finessed the jack. It looks like the East has got ace king 10-9. So you could duck this. If you trust your reads, you could duck this to cut them off the 4th heart, but then you've just given them their 3rd heart straight away. So I guess we win. And it might be right to just play a diamond to the king. The other thing you could do is I could play the 10 of spades from hand. I think when West is leading a short heart, it's probably because they've got honours in some of their other suits that they don't want to lead from. So if you trust the lead, potentially West has the king of spades here. You can play the 10 of spades, and if West doesn't go with the king, you run the 10. I kind of like that as a pattern. And the reason I'm playing the 10, not the 7, is if I ever want to play West for king jack to 4, I'm unblocking the spades now. So I think I'm going to play the 10 of spades. And the idea is if spades are 3-3 and West is the king, I can potentially make 3 spade tricks. I can also pick up spades when West has got king jack to 4. And when West doesn't have the king, I'm going to play them for the jack effectively. So if it goes 10 of spades small, I'll play that they've ducked from the jack and not got the king. So I'm going to try the 10 of spades. Yeah, they've gone in with the king, but because I've unblocked the 10, it gives me the opportunity to finesse the jack later if I feel like doing so. My guess is what's going to happen is they're going to cash... Ooh, that's a really good switch for us, actually. It sets up a second club trick for us. So it might be right to win this and play a diamond, and if they set their clubs up, I'm going to make 2 clubs, a diamond, the heart I've already made, and hopefully 3 spades. So I'm actually going to take this. Ducking seems pointless. It means that you're giving up the club trick they've given you. So I think what I'm going to do is win and play a diamond. Alright, my guess is they're going to cash hearts now. Now, the downside of this is that, well, the upside is because we're playing best hand bridge and I had 12 high card points. East is shown up with ace king of hearts, it looks like, and the ace of diamonds, that's 11. They can have a jack, but they can't have anything more than that. But the odds that they have a jack, did they pass? They passed as well, so they're maxed out at 11 high card points, almost certainly. So you know the jack of spades is the west, which is good, but you also know the jack of diamonds is the west, which is bad. So if East cashes hearts and switches to diamonds, I don't necessarily get my... all my tricks, do I? Oh, hang on, they've led from... What have they led from here? Oh, I couldn't read that lead. Well, hearts are 3-3. I did not read that. So my... Yeah, okay, well, this is good. We should make the rest now. We're going to make 8. They've defended far too aggressively here. Well, we're not necessarily going to make 8, but we can squeeze someone who's got the jack of diamonds and 4 spades here. So what we're going to do is which round are we going to do it? We can squeeze them either way around. It depends whether we want to squeeze someone with jack of spades and 4 diamonds or the jack of diamonds and 4 spades. As to how you cross back to hand to cash the 7 of hearts. The 7 of hearts is the squeeze card. And on this club, we're throwing a diamond away. So I'm just going to throw a diamond away. So we've got a couple of options. You can cross the queen of diamonds and cash a 7 of hearts, throwing a diamond from the north hand. And your 10 of diamonds is a menace against someone having the jack. And therefore, you just try and cash the spades. Or you can cross the ace of spades, cash the 7 of hearts, cross the queen of spades. And if the 9 of spades isn't good, you can take a diamond finesse. What's better? West has led from a 3-card suits. It seems a very weird lead. My guess is that West has diamond length. West's only 4-card suit is diamonds. So I think I'm going to play that. I'm going to play for the jack of diamonds to be offside. So I'm going to play a diamond to the queen, and I'm going to cash the last heart, pitching a diamond. Now they're both thrown spades. My guess is that the spades are coming in, but they could have been 3-3 all along. It looks like, yeah, they were 3-3 all along, so it didn't really matter what I did. But and the jack of diamonds was, I read that so wrong. But the heart lead from king to 8 was really baffling. Like, really baffling from the box. I would expect a club lead as a normal lead from that hand, or just a low diamond as a passive diamond lead. The weird thing is, a diamond lead's not very good because I've opened a diamond, but if you're going to switch the king of clubs when jack to 3's in dummy, then why aren't you leading a club? The king of clubs is such an aggressive switch. Yeah, all right, here we go. So, I use spades of spade. Now, I've got both minors, so I can bid 2M. And then I've got a strong enough hand that I can bid again, which is probably what I'm going to do. But I would advise those people playing with Gib that you've got to be very careful. And I'm going to bid 2N here. And over probably 4 spades when it gets back to me, I'm going to bid 5 clubs. But it's going to show way more points than I've got. So you've got to be really careful here. The partner might raise to 6 on hands that shouldn't be raising to 6. I'm going to bid 2M. And partners bid 3 diamonds. So I'm just going to bid, this is genuine support. In theory, if they were 2-2, they should be bidding clubs. Although I don't know if the bots do that. I'm just going to bid 5 diamonds. It looks like, because East has made a takeout double, that the king of clubs might be on side if we need it. But if partner's got either major suit ace, or singles and club, or it's on a club finesse at worst. So I'm going to bid 5 diamonds. Alright. Partner has genuine preference. Partner does have a diamond entry to the north hand. But I think we're going to need the king of clubs to be double turn, because I don't think we can get to the north hand twice to finesse twice. So yeah, this is not a good contract, but partner's put down a 2 count. You can see how good my hand is. If partner puts down a flat 2 count and it has play, pretty good. We know that East has 5 spades. They're almost certainly going to have 4 hearts to the double, which means they're probably going to have 3 clubs at most. Sorry, it probably means they're going to have 3 clubs. And 3 clubs is bad. What we want them to have is 2 clubs. But we're going to play to make it, and the problem is if diamonds are 4-1, we could be going a lot off if the club finesse loses, or if we can't pick the clubs up. So bear in mind the south hand is dummy. So we ruff. And then what we want is East to have at least 1 diamond and king doubleton club. So I guess we play ace of diamonds. At least they follow to a diamond. Right, they follow to 2 diamonds, which is really good now, because now they've got them falling to 2 diamonds means they might not have 3 clubs, they might only have 2. So my guess is for East, we're playing for East to have 5 spades, 4 hearts, and 2 in the minors. And we're going to play a club and play the queen. Yeah, I think they've got king doubleton club here. So we play the ace and we just get a very... Oh no, West duck. So we're just going to go loads off now. West, the club's a 4-1. Yeah, we can't make any more than the queen of diamonds now, so we're going to go 4 off. We might make jack of spades, which is why I'm playing it out. Not on that switch. So I'll play the jack. Rough. And we're not, I mean, look, there's no more clubs left, and dummy's spades are so small. I think West should double. Yeah, I think West should probably double holding those clubs. Probably. Partner's doubled 3 diamonds, even though you've not done anything, and you've got a 6 count, and you've got their second suit stopped. Maybe, maybe not. But yeah, obviously, I might play it differently. I mean, there are different ways to play that, but I think you're always in trouble there. You mean you can never make it, so you just what does Gibbs say? Yeah, 3 off on a top spade lead, so I can make one more trick. Probably not involving crossing to dummy and taking a club finesse, probably just involving bashing out the clubs from the top. Maybe even letting East get a rough, but then you might be able to make your trumps on a cross rough. So we've got 18. We're going to open 1 heart, which is our 5-card major. Partner's bid a no trump. We're going to bid, I mean, we could redouble. 17 to 22 total points. That could be 2N, which lets them off the hook. I guess I redouble, but the problem is they have at least a 7-card spade fit. They're likely to have an 8-card spade fit. 2N doesn't make sense. That does not make sense. So I'm just going to redouble them. So partner's showing a delayed heart fit, so I'm going to bid 4 hearts. I could bid 3N. It could be the hand to chance a 3N bid, but I'm going to bid 4 hearts. I'm worried that the partner puts down a stiff spade a lot of the time. I mean, if I bid 3N, partner might correct to 4. Anyway, this is a pretty aggressive 3 heart bid. Right, so we're going to need some work. We're going to lose a spade and a diamond, definitely. No, we might not be too bad, actually. We need to play for the king of clubs and the ace of diamonds to be favourably placed. If the king of clubs isn't favourably placed, you can rely on the jack of coming in. But we also need to rough a spade in dummy. So they're stopping our spade rough. So I think what I'm going to do is rough a spade and then play a club to the 10. I'm going to play a double club finesse. And because I've roughed the spades, if West wins the club, they haven't got a good return. They'll have to return a trump, and then I can take another club finesse. But I might be stuck in leading diamonds from my hand. So maybe that doesn't work. Maybe I need to use my 2 entries to the north end to play a diamond and a club to the queen. So maybe a club to the queen first is best. Because if West wins and returns a club, which they might do, then I don't need to use 2 heart entries to north end to play clubs. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to play a club to the queen after taking my spade rough. So we play low. And we play a spade to the king. And we rough a spade. And we're going to play a club to the queen. And now we're going to cross the dummy and play a diamond. We know that East has the king of clubs. We're going to cross the dummy. I imagine hearts are breaking poorly here. Yeah, so we're going to play a diamond, playing East with the ace of diamonds. So they're flying with the ace. This is good. So it looks like we're going to make this now. So play the king. As long as this doesn't get roughed, yeah, we're fine now. So we can cash and cash and cash And we've done it in such a way, because we threw the clubs away from dummy, East is guarding the Queen of Diamonds, we think. And they've thrown their Jack of Clubs away. Now the King's already gone, so my 10's a winner. So I actually make the last two tricks. And because it's match points, I didn't just claim. I played in a way that the bots had a chance to go wrong, because they don't signal to each other. East was unsure whether I had 3 clubs initially or 3 diamonds initially, and they guessed wrong. So we made a bonus over trick, which probably negates board 2. We have 14 high card points. I'm not going to upgrade this one. I know I often upgrade 14s, and nearly everyone else in this field will. But if you look at my intermediates, they are awful. So I'm probably just going to open 1 club. When we've not got game on as well, opening 1 club gets us to all our 4/4 major fits as well. So I'm going to open a club. Right, and I'm just going to pass. Is that penalties? Okay, this might be a goal. Yeah, partner looks like they're sat there with at least 4 diamonds. They could have 5 diamonds, good partner. So the way the bidding's gone, you'd expect West to have 6 diamonds. They might not. They might just have short hearts. The West might have 5 decent diamonds and short hearts, and they're just pulling to their only available suit. So yeah, I mean, the bots don't signal, so I'll just play the 4. Partner got a doubleton. Oh, what awful switches you make sometimes. I know I bid them. I would much rather they would clear up the spade position here. If they've got the Queen of Spades, they could play it and clear the situation up. Or if they've got a doubleton spade. If I get in, I don't know whether to try and give my partner a spade rough, or to underlead my ace of spades to keep the spades free and unblocked. I think maybe I just play low here. I mean, can it ever be right to play the king? Then partner's not underleading the ace, are they? The partner could have Jack 9. Yeah, partner could have Jack 9, so I think I have to play the king. Good switch, partner. Alright, and they're probably going to play a diamond now. Oh no, so they're going to try and elope with all their trumps here. I'm going to play low. They're going to try and make as many of their little trumps. Yeah, I mean, what an awful switch. Stupid partners sometimes. Yeah. So they've got 5 tricks already. So partner was looking to rough spades. What I don't think I can afford to do is... let's have a quick count of the hand. So Declarer has 3 spades, 1 heart. I think what we need to do is get rid of partners. Yeah, I think we need to play a spade and give partner their spade rough. They can decide, if they've got the Jack of Clubs, they can try and cash. If they haven't, they can play a diamond to my ace, and then I can play the King of Hearts or something to kind of promote some tricks. So we will play a spade. Partner roughs. Yeah, so that probably means they don't have the Jack of Clubs. And if they don't have the Jack of Clubs, it means West does. And what we need to do is stop West shortening their trumps. And the way to do that would be to play the King of Hearts. And what we're aiming to do is partner to make 2 more trump tricks. Partner should have a club and 3 trumps, we think. Yeah, and now they can exit and they don't get end played. They can exit with a club, yeah. So the Declarer has the Jack. Alright, did they have 6 diamonds? No, partner had another diamond. Okay, so we stopped partner getting end played, although their diamonds are pretty good. They're not going to do that, but I just hate the club switch. Absolutely hate it. Like, switch to the 10. Why are you switching to the 2? Switch to the 10. I can then duck when they duck in dummy now. We gave them 3 club tricks by switching. Yeah. Like, what's wrong with the second spade? The King of Spades is held. I just don't get it. It just doesn't make sense. Get your rough in. Oh dear. Alright. Right, partner's opened a club. I've got 15 count, so we're going to respond one of our major. And partner bids 2. Now this should be 4-card support. Now, there is the odd chance that it's 3-card support. So if partner was something like 1, 3, 4, 5, they would they might respond 2 hearts. I could offer 3N, but I think if they are 1, 3. If they are 1, 3, 4, 5, I don't mind playing in 4 hearts because they'll have a stiff spade. So whenever they've only got 3 hearts, they will have a stiff spade. What they can't be is 4 spades, 3 hearts, and 5 clubs, because they won't bid 2 hearts. They'll bid 1 spade. So I'm going to just bid 4 hearts. Almost certainly they've got 4 hearts here, and when they don't, they've got a stiff spade. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Right, how are we doing? Right, this is match point, so we're trying to make as many chicks as we can. Right, so the north hand's visible. Right, so I'm probably just going to win with the jack and start drawing trumps and see what happens. And then you can. It's the spade suit that's getting me there. If spades are 3-3, we've got time to set up the 4th spade for diamond discard, which is quite nice. The other possibility is you could lay down the ace of spades and then play a spade towards the queen. And if West has the king, they'll fly in with it. And so when West doesn't fly in, you might duck playing East have King Doubleton. That's another possibility. But this would be all after drawing trumps. That negates the fact that West could have King Jack tight. So I think what I'm going to do is win the first club in hand with the Jack or King, and I'm going to play a spade up. And if West plays the Jack, I'll play West to have a King Jack Doubleton. If West doesn't play the Jack, I'll go up with the Ace of Spades, and then I will play another spade towards the Queen later. They don't know the number of spades I've got, because they don't signal to each other. They won't know whether to duck with a king or not. So I'll play low. Alright. So potentially I can finesse the 9 of clubs as well, but if trump's back, I can always ruff my low club. But finessing the club might give me a diamond discard as well. So we're just going to do what I thought of doing, playing a spade. So they played the jack. Alright, they could have King Jack tight here. So let's play 2 rounds of... Let's play some hearts. Play the jack. Right, I'm just going to see what the spade situation is. What a weird play in the spade suit. That's 7, 9, and 8. King, Jack, 9. Yeah, I suppose the Jack doesn't lose there. It's just weird. It's because a human wouldn't do that. So I might just clear the spade now. And then I can win what they play. Yeah, they wouldn't lose a 9 here. I think the spades are breaking. So the spades are breaking. That's fine. It might seem risky that I'm not drawing trumps, but I can throw my diamond on the 5 of spades now after drawing the last trump, so we will claim. It's hard not to make 12 there because they've got 10-9 Doubleton club. So so even if you don't get the spades right, which I did, you can get rid of dummy second diamond on the 4th club because of Queen of clubs at trick 1 was a bit of a... I suppose you have to in case they've got King 10, but the bots don't lead from the king very often. So here we've got 16 high card points. They've opened a diamond. We've got a very easy run-in-the-mill, 1 no trump overcall. We've got a diamond stop. They've doubled. My partner's redoubled. If I know I'm definitely get a diamond lead to the king, I might pass this, but there's no guarantee they'll lead a diamond here. If East opens a major, West nearly always leads that major, but East might only have 3 diamonds here, so West doesn't lead it. So we will run. My partner's redouble says they've got a long minor. It's almost certainly going to be clubs. We bid 2 clubs. Yeah, pass. We're going to pass. And they get to 4 hearts. So potentially I want to leave the jack of clubs to get a diamond back. That could be a thing, but there's no guarantee partners got the queen. But if I thought the only way to beat this, if we were playing imps, the best way to beat this would probably be the jack of clubs at trick 1. Maybe. Because if my partner doesn't have the queen of clubs, or we can't cash more than 1 club, I don't see us beating this. So we will try the king. Yeah, because it's match points, it's a very risky situation. And then I will cash the ace, and then I will try and get my partner to ruff a diamond. So I'll play the ace of diamonds and the 8 of diamonds. All right. We tried. Partner could have queen to 3 hearts. No, they don't. Partner might have the queen of spades, queen doubleton spade. Although, no, that can't be the case because East rejected spades as a suit. East still have a doubleton spade here. Partner could have the ace. Nope. Partner's got absolutely nothing. At least we cashed out. Yeah, I mean, we're not making any more tricks here, are we? Partner's not got a trump. I've been counting. I don't think he's got a trump left. Yeah, we just concede. Right. Partner definitely had their bid. Yeah, I mean, 1 Henry double is horrendously poor. They just make 9 major suit tricks. Yeah, I've only got 4. I'll get 4 top tricks. I can't get to my partner's clubs even though they're set up. 6, 7, 14. It's a sort of hand I'd like to open a no trump, but because I've got 6 hearts, I just have to open my 6 card suit. Partner bids a no trump, which is forcing. I'm just going to bid 2 hearts, and I'm going to accept any game try partner does. And they've tried for game. Right, have a quick count. We're going to lose 2 spades and maybe a heart. So we're just going to try and take some heart finesses, and that should be it, really. This seems like a fairly easy one to play. Well, we need to win some stuff in dummy. There's a chance that this 8 of clubs is a singleton. Oh, hang on. So I just dropped a club trick there. That was silly, wasn't it? 8, 10, 2, queen. I think I have to take the heart finesse, and if there's a club ruff, well, then there's a club ruff. Yeah. Yeah, alright. I needed to go up with the ace of hearts and bang down the hearts, but they get 2 club ruffs, do they? Yeah, well defended. Oh no, they don't. So yeah, banging down the ace of hearts would be how to do that. Did East bid? East didn't bid. Yeah, if East bids, and West found a spade lead as well. East didn't bid and West found a spade lead. Yeah, that was at imps, you wouldn't take a heart finesse, but at match points, you feel you have to. Alright. We have 14 and it's gone a club pass a spade. Now, double would almost guarantee 4 hearts, nearly always here. So double is pretty much out of the question. The other possible bid I can make is 1 no trump, which shows like 15 to 17, a spade stop and a club stop. So we sort of have that as a bid. I think for competing, 1 end's fine. If partner's got 5 hearts, it's how we get to play in hearts. If I pass, I'm probably going to be passing for the rest of the hand. I'm going to try a very aggressive 1N. I'm going to pass. And they got to game with that despite me. Oh god, I don't have any nice lead here, do I? 3 diamonds is natural with diamonds, so I can't lead a diamond because it's into East suits. I can't lead a spade, it might give my trump trick up. So I think I have to lead a heart away from the king. And, well, at least they didn't run it to the jack, so it hasn't cost a trick leading a heart. Okay, so I think the partner's jack of hearts should tell me they've got the 10, so I'm going to unblock, just so I don't get thrown in. I don't really want to ever be on lead here. So we can win this. And I guess we just play another heart. Yeah, alright. Well, the clubs are good. I think I have to cover this. They're going to run this otherwise. The fact they roughed with the 10 of spades, then played the 8, means they've probably got the 9. They do have the 9. I think I have to discard here. Yeah, if I over-ruffed, I actually concede the rest of the dummy. But Easter's only got 4 spades, so actually my last 2 cards are winners here. So I can ruff this and I can cash this for 1 off. Very nice. It's very nice to get that early diamond through from partner. It's good to unblock there. That seems pretty good. I mean, West should... I don't know how West shows 3-card spade support. I guess they just can't. But West probably has to bid 2 spades with the hand they've got. I think what West should do over 3 diamonds is bid 3M to show that they only have 3 spades, but I don't know. Yeah, we'll take that. Feels like a good result, that. If I don't overcall an O-trump, they might not even get to game. They might just stop in 1N or something. Or 2 clubs. Or 2N. My guess is if they get to 2N, I think. So we'll take that. 7. I've got 11, so we're going to open 1 diamond. And I think what we're going to do if partner responds a major is we're just going to pass it. So I think we have to bid 2 spades because we've got... I mean, we could pass some bid spades. I'm just going to bid 2 spades straight away just to tell my partner I have 4 spades. Alright, well, partner has a passed hand as bid game. My guess is because they've got a diamond fit. They don't, but they do have 2 good diamond cards. But they don't usually rate their hand like this. Alright, so how are we doing then? So we're going to lose 2 hearts and a club. If they don't switch to their hearts straight away, I might be able to get one of Dummy's hearts away and my diamonds. Right, the Jack of Hearts is a weird heart switch. Who bid hearts? Oh, West did. Jack from King Jack X? So, do we rough high here? I think I just have to rough low. Yeah. The first club went to the 10 and Queen, and then they tried to cash the ace. So West has the Jack of Clubs. So it might be right to play a diamond to the King and play the King of Clubs, and then just try for some sort of cross ruff. I know I can ruff a heart low. So let's try that. We're going to play a diamond to the King. I just don't have enough tricks if I draw trumps, I don't think. Yeah, and I think I can afford to cash the King of Clubs now. I can pitch a diamond. Yeah, so the 9 of Clubs is good now, so I think I can draw 3 rounds of trumps. And then dummy's good. So do the trumps break? Yeah, they do. All right, I made hard work of that. Yeah. Right, we have 15. We could open this a no trump, or we could open this a one spade. I think I'm going to open it a spade. And I'm going to bid two clubs. My partner's got a delayed game raise. This is like about an 11 count with three spades. So I will pass. 12 count with three spades. I was close. Right, so we're going to lose a spade and then maybe a second spade and maybe a club. What we need to do is cater for spades 4-1 or a club bluff of some sort. So I guess we're just going to win and we're just going to play normally here. I think like we're in a normalish contract. They're in 3-8 and the king of clubs is offside. That's good for us. I wonder if we could play the queen of clubs there. I think they'd have led a singleton club if he had one. So I think we can try the queen of clubs and then win the right hand to take a... Yeah, we're in the right hand to take a spade finesse now. Yeah, so spades were 4-1, which is what we were trying to guard against. Now, what was West's spade on the second trick? Was it the 7 or 8? When I played a spade to the king? Because it's going to matter, isn't it? Well, let's play for it to be the 7 or 8. And we'll play a diamond to the ace. And we're going to play 6 of spades, 8. And then... No, it wasn't. It was the remaining low spade. So we rough this. We cash this. And then we hope our clubs are good. Which they are. Yeah. So yeah, if West's spade was the this is my fault. I sometimes don't look at pips until I realise I needed to look. If West's spade was the 8, singleton 8 or singleton 7, we'd have picked up the spade sit up for one loser. Would be nice, but the way the spades are distributed, there's no way we can avoid losing two spades. East's spades are just too good over the king 9-6. They've got ace jack 8-7. All right, 6, 12, 17 we've got. We're going to open one no trump. You could upgrade this one. I'm not going to. I've got no intermediates, and my queen x of spades isn't a good thing. If I had the queen of clubs instead of the queen of spades, I think I would upgrade this. Because I know all my volleys are working overtime. They're working together. It's going to be the no trump. Partner transfers. I'm going to bid 2 hearts. This is my saying I accept. And partner bids 3 clubs. So that means they're sort of unbalanced. They've got at least 9 cards in hearts and clubs. They could have a singleton somewhere. They're looking for which game's the best at the moment. Now, I want to play in hearts. I don't mind playing in hearts or clubs, but hearts are much better. And because I'm maximum, I can choose to bid 3 hearts or 4 hearts. The way the bots play this, and the way you should play this, is that 3 clubs is game forcing. So I'm just going to bid 3 hearts. Which, if you look what it says, it shows a 3rd heart, no 4th club, and a maximum 17 high card points. So, partner's Q-bid. Okay, I will Q-bid as well. Alright, so they've got either ace, king of spades or a void. I'm just going to bid key card. It probably denies the ace of diamonds here, but the fact they're Q-bidding again should mean that they've got something else. Right, so it looks like they've got a void in diamonds. Okay, that's why they didn't Q-bid diamonds. So they've got the ace, king of spades, a void diamond, and 1 key card. So we might be missing the king of hearts here. If we're missing the king of hearts, partner should have the king, queen of clubs, you'd think. So we'll just bid 6 hearts. Yeah, so they're missing the king of hearts, and the fact that they've not got the 10 as well is really bad. Other than the fact that we don't actually have any losers outside hearts, so... But this might be a situation where we can't afford a club ruff. So I think what we do is we play the 10 of clubs at trick 1. And I think we play a heart to the ace and queen of hearts. If we play heart to the queen and loses to the king, it's bad if they then get a club ruff. And it's also really bad if the king was singleton. I think if the hearts are 4-1, we can't do anything other than to play for singleton king. If East has king 10 to 4, we can't pick them up. But we can pick up West king 10 to 4, even if we play the ace first. So I think we're going to do that. We're going to play a heart to the ace. I'm just trying to avoid a club ruff, really. I think we're in a good spot. Queen. Okay. And then the 8. So we play the 9. And I've got the queen of spades and the ace of clubs, and then the clubs are coming in because they both followed to a club, so we're going to make 12. That is not a very good match point thing. In theory, if East had king doubleton heart, I might lose to the field there, if they're in slam. Yeah, if you just jump to 4 hearts instead of bidding 3, there's a chance the partner might not go on. They place you with a minimum. They've only got 13, so they're doing very well to start investigating a slam there. Right, us to go. We have 14 and 5 spades. Now, this is a very dangerous bid here. We're in what's called a sandwich position. We're in between someone who's bid and an unlimited hand, and the unlimited hand's over. So I think that's a sandwich position. It's definitely a sandwich position. If East had bid a forcing no chump, it would be really dangerous to bid 2 spades. However, I think you don't win boards at match points by being passing and being negative. So I'm going to bid 2 spades. The plus with 2 spades is West hasn't got like a 19 count because we're playing best hand bridge. So there are some bids you can make in best hand bridge that don't get punished the way that they should do in real life. Right, so we'll get to playing 2 spades. We'll take that. Not a good contract. Now, this looks like it's short, so we could just play on diamonds now and play for this to be a doubleton. I think we have to do that. We have to play for it to be a doubleton. Because we're never getting back to dummy to take the diamond finesse, basically. The other possibility is, yeah, let's just play for it to be a doubleton. This could go really wrong. Yeah, we're just going to do it. No, we're not. We're going to play a spade. We're going to play a spade to the 10. Yeah. All right, that loses. Right, thankfully they played another one for us. So the 9 and 8 of diamonds are good. So what we need to do now is play a spade. And a spade. So they've set our diamonds up for us. Woohoo! We play a diamond. Duck it. And I think we're going to go for an end play here. So we're going to play a club to the ace. Now if they inserted from the king, queen, maybe. So let's just pitch a heart. Now West has shown it with ace, queen of spades, jack of diamonds. Almost certainly the ace of hearts. So what's East possibly got for their 1-notch jump? King, queen of clubs, queen of diamonds? It's enough, isn't it? The West could have... East could have played the queen of clubs, it actually kills their partner. I'm going to play for this. What I'm going to play for is for West to have ace, x of hearts and king of clubs. And if I play 2 rounds of spades... They have to come down to ace, x hearts and king of clubs, and I throw them in. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to play king, and I'll play a spade, and I'm going to play a club. All right, didn't work. But if East has the king of clubs, it doesn't matter anyway, because West always has the ace of hearts now. So I'll try the king. Yeah, if you swap the queen of hearts and king of clubs around, I think East inserting the queen of clubs has wrecked West, but it didn't actually matter. If I play a diamond at trick 2, they probably do get a diamond rough, don't they? Because East has a club entry. 6, 12. We've got a 12 count, so we open a club. And we don't have another bid now. Double will be a support double. We've effectively denied 3 hearts by passing here. Okay. We've led the ace of spades. King of spades. And are they roughing spades? It's a good defence for once, partner. Good lad, partner. I can even play a 4th spade when I get in. Well, we're beating this. This is good. So they're going to play a diamond off the dummy. And if partner's got the jack of diamonds, I can promote it by playing the last spade. Nope. This tells the bots I've got the queen of diamonds. But they're... yeah, I don't think it's going to matter now. Partner can't have the ace of hearts, so I'm just going to concede. Alright, last board. How have we done? I think we've done quite well. Board 2 is pretty poor. Board 6, obviously they're making game against you. If you can bid in a different way to stop them bidding game, you might win that. I think we defended well on several. Board 4 was pretty good. And board 8 was good as well. That's when they're in a 4-3 fit. So I think we're doing alright. I imagine we'll come second to Matthewb, as is my role in life. We have 12 high card points with 5, 4 and diamonds and spades, so we open a diamond. West bids a spade, my partner bids 2 diamonds, and it goes double. I could just bid 3 diamonds to get in the way. Confirms I've actually got diamonds. Pass. I mean, I was bidding 3 diamonds if they bid 2 hearts. I might as well bid it straight away and put the pressure on. Sadly, it's pushed us to 4 diamonds, but... so, if I get time to draw trumps, I'm going to go 1 off. But there is a spade ruff. There's a guaranteed spade ruff here. So my guess is that East will fly in with the ace of clubs and play a thing too. So I'm not going to play the king, because what I want East to do is finesse against dummy. So I'll play low. So East is finesse against dummy. That's good. So we can draw trumps. And we... we can now try and get a... yeah, it doesn't really matter. We're going to lose 2 hearts and a club. There's nothing we can do about it now. Yeah, alright. So how have we done? My guess is about 58%. I'll go for 58% as a guess. But it's hard to judge sometimes because the people I play with are very wild. Alright, so we can't claim until you're leading to the next trick. So we will have a drum roll. Now my sound effect's not working, so there's a pathetic little drum roll, and then we will see how we've done. Right. Provisional results. So someone hasn't played it, so we're only going to get a provisional score. We're not going to get a final score. I don't know who that would be. So 4 tables have played it. Oh my god, 65%. That is pretty big. Only 1 board below average, that was board 10. We'll look at that in a second, and we'll look at our 300% and our 83%. But that's really good. I think we're pretty consistent. To get 66% on board 2, I will take it. It feels like we're not in a good spot there. Maybe people got doubled or something. You probably should get doubled. Yeah, and then we've got 3 outright tops. Only 4 tables, and this obviously could change as 1 person yet to play. But 65% should be a winning score. The highest I've seen in any of these challenges that I've started filming for was, I think, I got a 67 and Matty got a 69 at one point. So, and given that's the only twice I've seen a score higher than this should hopefully be a winning score. But we're going to check anyway. We're going to check through those boards. So we're going to switch views. And I'm doing boobity boop because my sound effects are off at the moment. I'm listening to music at the same time. And if I listen to music I want to listen to, then there's no copyright infringement if I mute it. So that's why I've done that. So the board 3 was 100%. So board 3, what happened? Oh yeah, this was the one where you're saying, now weirdly, if you get to 4 hearts, you should make it, because East has both clubs. My other line was to take the double club finesse, and East does both of them, so I don't know why this is 100%. My guess, potentially, is that you can possibly bid 3N instead of 4 hearts, and if you bid 3N, which I mentioned at the time, I didn't like it. I didn't like the fact that I could be in like they could have a 9-card spade fit or something. But I guess if they're in 3N, that just doesn't make, or at least it just doesn't make 10, which is what you need it to beat. 3N makes, you've got 5 hearts, a spade is 6, and 3 clubs is 9. So if you take the double club finesse in 3N, you make 9. But we got also to ruff a spade, so we made a 10th trick. So that's probably why we won that one. Board 4, we did quite moderately well to defend it. I was quite annoyed at my partner on this one for not playing a second spade. They led the king of spades, and then they switched for some bizarre reason. It makes no sense to me why they switch. Unless they think they need to lead clubs through twice. But when they haven't got a heart fit, it's likely I've got some hearts. And they haven't bid spades, so it's likely I've got spades. So it's likely I'm only going to have 3 clubs a lot of the time. I think so. Doesn't look right to lead a club there. Not when you've led the king. You've made a really aggressive lead. The king of spades is a super aggressive lead. If you're going to play me for club suit, lead the 10 of clubs to trick 1. But the king of spades is really aggressive lead. It can fail in quite a few ways, and it didn't fail. Yet you then deviate from your aggressive lead and lead a club. It just I don't get it sometimes. But board 8 was we beat 4 spades by East. Yeah, this is when they're in a 3-3 fit, and this was quite an interesting point here. So I lead a heart because I didn't really know what to lead, and then when they played another heart off, partnered well by playing the jack. Now I know this can't be a singleton because East can't really have 4 hearts on the bidding. Apologies, the jack can't be their last heart, so the jack must promise the 10. So it allowed me to unblock the king. And then when they were stuck in dummy, they had to lead because they're stuck in dummy because they think they fear someone's roughing the next heart. That's the issue. They're stuck in dummy, so they have to lead clubs off the table, which allows us to not concede a second club trick straight away. And declare I had to then rough the clubs out. I can then lead to my partner's 10, and my partner can effectively knock out the ace of diamonds by playing a diamond through, which is important, so that I've got a winner to cash at the end. So now they play a club, and they play another club, and they rough the clubs good. And they roughed with the 10, and then played the 8. Well, that means they've almost certainly got the 9. And if they've got the 9 now, I think I need to cover it, otherwise they'll run it. And the reason they'll run it is because I've bid a no trump. So if I don't cover there, they probably make it. In fact, they do make it. So I covered. Now they're in a bit of pressure here. The 5 of hearts is a winner, but one of us without the queen of spades can rough that, and then they're in trouble, in a big trouble. So they did something similar. They played a winning club. Now the clubs are winners, but we're starting to have more trumps than them. They can't play another spade because then they're stuck in the wrong hand. They could play spade to the ace and rough a diamond, but then it's all over. So they played a club and partner roughed, and they over-roughed. And then I had a long think on this trick as to whether I over-rough or not. And I think if I over-rough there, I can't see us beating it, even when trumps are 3-3. I've let it through. So if I over-rough there, I let it through, and trumps are 3-3, initially 4-3. So I'm playing for partner to initially have 3 spades by discarding a diamond. But yeah, that worked out pretty well. One bad board was board 10. And this is 16.7%. So my guess is that the others are in 3N. And how does 3N do? I guess if you open a no trump and then bid to 3, on 4 rounds of clubs, all it takes is for East to throw 1 spade away. Let's say it goes heart lead, and then you play the queen of clubs, and then cash some clubs. If East throws a spade away on the third or fourth round of clubs, you can then not lose the second spade, which is what I lost, and then you make 12 in no trumps. Even making 11 in no trumps beats me. So even if they don't discard a spade, if you kind of get the spades right in that you find where the jack is, you make 11. So I guess that's what's happened. I guess what's happened there is someone else in 4 spades making 11, and the other two in 3N making 11 or 12. But anyway, that is the end of the challenge. So we're going to call that a day for our YouTube video. Please like, share, subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you'd like me to do. If you want to challenge me to a group challenge and watch me stream it, if you join my Discord, links below, you can have a chat with me on there. And there's challenges going daily. I don't have time to film them all, so feel free to jump in there. But otherwise, I've been Steve, and thanks for watching. See you soon.